Today we're going to break down the NBA draft. Today's date is June 22nd, 2023. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. The prediction for the first round from ESPN, Victor
Wembanyama
was played for the Metro as the number one pick. He ended up 62nd across all competitions without missing a contest. His out team, Wembanyama, led the French league in points, rebounds, blocks, and while shooting productive impacts, winning the highest level against all the best teams. He is easily the first for being number one pick, thanks
unprecedented
combination of size, length, skill, feel for the game. He is a definite number one pick, some of them calling the best since LeBron James. Miller and Scott Henderson returned to Charlotte Monday for the second visit workout as the Hornets finalized their plans at number 2. Coming out of workouts, Miller further helped himself, bringing much greater intensity level shots at fearing when tested defensive subs. Miller did bring a gun to what was also called a rock fight to the gun shot, who killed 2 people. He was suspended for a couple games and then came back after that. I didn't think it was a good idea for him to come back. There's much more to come on that. Should go second. Third, Scotty Henderson, point guard, NBA League Ajit, adding the talent of the roster. They would be pressed to bring Portland, if not through the draft. The team will attempt to thread the needle, being competitive. Damian Lillard at the helm, build or for further. Alvin Simmons and the first pick, giving them a strong nucleus looking forward to even vent Lillard's. Eamon Thomas, all signs point to Thomas being choices. Houston for fourth, with the Rockets weighing being upside, swinging on the hoop. He can become the type of
connective
guard that our roster needs. While it may take him some time to adjust the speed of the NBA game, he has unique athleticism, passing vision, and should allow him to create an advantage on the floor, open floor. Detroit Pistons, Asa Thompson, overtime elite point guard, shooting guard. The intel shift in recent following Cam Whitmore workouts did Detroit, indicating that the Pistons may look at it differently in directions in trading down or selecting another player, such as making Monty Williams and the highest paid coach in the NBA. Unquestionably gives him input how roster is built, and the exception around the league is the Pistons will want to pivot to respectability quickly as possible. Detroit possibly could trade down as well. Next 25, accepted their local guys. I won't read the bio. Number 6, Orlando Magic, Anthony Black, Arkansas. Remember him, he was a good player back. He could shoot the threes. Indiana Pacers, Jason Walker, Houston. Washington Wizards, Cam Whitmore, Villanova. Utah Jazz, Taylor Hendrickson, UCF. 10, Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Lively, Duke. Orlando Magic via Kansas, Grady Dick, local guy. We're going to go through his values. He's the first local guy taken out from Kansas, about 19.5. At the number 6 and number 11 has given the Magic a chance to look virtually every lottery prospect outside of the top 3, the exception of Buchfin. This is assumed a lottery picked prospect outside of the top 3, with the exception of Buchfin. This assumed he's back is on the floor, who is believed to be consideration for the Magic at number 6 pick provided by the Magic. Don't seem Whitmore as a number 6 possibility. At 11 is a move many rival teams anticipated due to the floor spacing he could provide, as arguably the best shooter. Lively said to be another option after strong workout with Orlando. Another likely candidate is Bill
Koulibaly,
who has been the hottest name going into this week. Several rival teams have indicated that this pick is very much available into trade veteran wing shooter, and we could see them try to move up, snag Bufikin or
Koulibaly
in the slot. Oklahoma City, Biocamblia, Metropolitan France. Toronto Raptors, Kobe Bufikin. Michigan, Jordan Hawkins. 14, Jalen Hood.
Shafino,
Utah Jazz, Keaton George Baylor. Jarrett Howard, 17 to the Los Angeles Lakers. 18, Cason Wallace, the Miami Heat. 19, Braden
Podziemski,
Santa Clara, Houston Rockets via trade, LA Clippers. Oliver Marquette, Brooklyn Nets via trade, possibly Phoenix. Noah Clooney. Realize these are trades. Brooklyn Nets, Nick Smith Jr., Arkansas point guard, shooting guard. Portland Trailblazers, Jamai Jaquez, UCLA. Sacramento Kings, Chris Murray, Iowa, power forward. Boston Celtics, 25, Ryan Rupt, shooting guard / shooting forward. Indiana Pacers, James Ninja,
Barcelona,
that's the team he played for. Charlotte Hornets, Leonard Miller, G League, Maxwell Lewis, Pepperdine. Denver Nuggets, Ben Shepherd, Belmont. 30, LA Clippers, Derek Whitehead. 31, Bryce Sambag. 32, Denver Nuggets, Trayson Jackson. 33, San Antonio Spurs, Colby Jones. 34, Charlotte Hornets, Tristan Luces. 35, Washington Wizards, Julian Phillips. 36, Orlando Magic, Marcus Sears, Houston. 37, Andreas Jackson. 38, Kobe Brown. From Kobe Brown, different. Brown does a lot of damage in post. Didn't care, which has taken some. He trailed elite with 1,153 points possession score in the post. His strength does not work for him. He is a bully. In a way, it looks good still. Has a touch to finish even when he doesn't. Cleanest. Brown does displays the solid footwork with enough burst put the defense behind him. Of course, Brown played for Missouri. Charlotte Hornets via Utah. Indiana Pacers, Jalen Wilson, Kansas local strengths. Wilson enters the draft league with more than capable of outside shooting process and smooth, consistent shooting motion. There remains a possibility that he develops into a reliable three-point shooter, though he will need to improve on his career average of 31.6 from beyond the arc. Weakness, he could be somewhat of a sneaky shooter and will need to improve on his efficiency from the charity stripe as he shot just 73.2% from the free throw line. He does not possess an elite handle. As a result, he can sometimes be a bit of a too erratic on the offensive side. Charlotte Hornets via Oklahoma City, Jordan Walsh. Washington Wizards, Jalen Pickett. Portland Trailblazers via Atlanta, Seth Laundrie. San Antonio Spurs, Julian
Strother.
Memphis Grizzlies, CD
Sissoko.
Atlanta Hawks, Amari Bailey, UCLA. Los Angeles Lakers,
Terquavian Smith.
LA Clippers, Keontae Johnson, Kansas State. He had a
Cardiogenic shock.
and that brought him back to life. And also more read on Keontae Johnson. Keontae Johnson's scouting report done by DraftKings. His strength: Johnson is a very physical wing player who can leverage his strength both at ends of the floor. Offensively, he can play well off the ball with the ball in his hands. He can attack the basket. Defensively, his wingspan allows him to guard multiple positions that also allows him to be an effective rebounder. His weakness: he's not true point guard, but undersized for a forward, effectively jump shooter, and will have to work once he gets to the league. And even though he's been cleared to enter the NBA draft, his prior medical issue will still be the top of the GM's mind, looking to take him. This is his weaknesses before we show his strength. Now we move on to the rest of the NBA draft. At 49 via Golden State, Muhammad
Gay.
Oklahoma City via Thunder, via Miami, Hunton Tyson, number 50. Brooklyn Nets, Colin Castleton, number 51. 52, Washington Wizards, Christian Livingston, Kentucky. 53, Minnesota Timberwolves,
Taumani Kamara.
54, Sacramento Kings, Eastern Michigan. 55, Indiana Pacers, Omar Moore. 56, Memphis Grizzlies, Jalen Clark, UCLA. 57, Jordan Miller, Miami. 58, Adam Sawanga, UConn, center. This player was very good in the NCAA tournament, and I think he could turn out to be a very good player in the NBA at the last pick. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report.